Hi, Angie Lentz here. Welcome to T21, where we're transforming our business in 21 days. This is day number 5 and video 5, and I just thought I would have a little fun today with today's lesson and tell you a couple of stories that are really hilarious and kind of let you in on a little embarrassing moment, but fun and funny, and I think that'll help you know that when the struggles come, if you find the humor in it and you can laugh at yourself, this journey is way more fun and the climb is way more fun. My first story I want to share with you is when a few years back I had an opportunity to go with a couple of colleagues of mine to launch a teammate's business in Laguna Beach. I'd never been to Laguna Beach before. I had seen pictures and heard stories about it and just thought, oh my goodness, that's where, you know, a lot of Hollywood films are made and reality shows, and it looks so beautiful. I am so excited. I'm going. So we went out there, the three of us gals, and it was a successful launch of her business, and we had a great time. And one of the sweet ladies invited us back to her place, and we thought, oh, it's Laguna Beach. I bet you it's this big mansion. Oh my gosh. So we get back to the place, and it's a 1-bedroom, really tiny place, which that's not a big deal. That's not the point of the story. The point is when we walked in, the smell of cat and dog urine and feces it would knock you down. I mean, it was so bad, so smelly, and we looked at one another. It's 11 o'clock at night. What are we gonna do? Make up a story that one of us is allergic? I mean, you know, she had already told us she had a dog and a cat, and none of us said we're allergic. So it was too late. We walked in and it was too late to do anything. We couldn't make up an excuse. So we just thought we're gonna make the best of it. We looked at each other and we had the look of death on our eyes, but we're like, you know what, we're here. So she gives us her bedroom. And so the three of us adult ladies go up the stairs, and I look to the left and I see some dog doo-doo over there on the stairs, and she goes, oh, let me get that. And I'm thinking she's gonna clean it up really fast, and she puts the little doggy pad over it. She goes, oh, I'll get that later. And we're like, oh my gosh, okay. And we keep trekking up the stairs, and then all of a sudden I see a big puddle of urine on the top of the stairs. And I'm thinking, oh my gosh, oh, let me get that. And we turn the corner, and there's the bedroom with this king-size bed, and she goes, okay, you girls, you have that bed, I'm gonna have the couch. So the three of us are on that bed, sharing that bed, and you ladies will love this, I'm actually still nursing, so I had my pump with me, so I have to still pump, and there's no other place to sit to do that but the ground. They're laying on top of the blanket, and because none of us wanted to get under the bed covers. And under the bed, I see more dog doo-doo. And the smell, again, is just so horrendous. But this is a cold night in California, so we really couldn't sleep with the windows open. We did try. And we're like, oh my gosh, this is so foul. And we're looking at each other and we're thinking, so-and-so, who's a top earner in our company, she probably doesn't have to put up with this. And so-and-so, this is crazy. And what are we going to tell people on Facebook? You know, hey, join our team. We're super successful. And you know, you could be in a king-size bed with dog poo-poo by your side, and if you join our team. So we're cracking up, and they literally, I'm like pumping, and they've got their shirts like this laying on the bed, trying to not smell anything, and you know, my pump's going, so you can picture the noise on that, you know, that machine flow, and seeing, you know, oh, don't step over there. One of them said there's more cat urine over here. It was just horrible, and we just started laughing hysterically for the next hour. Like, you know, after we were grossed out, we were like, what are we gonna do? So we're laying on the bed, laughing till you cry, you know, that kind of laugh. It was the best time. So I just had to share that with you guys. Good time, we'll never forget it. And those two ladies are now some of my best friends. But the next story that I wanted to share with you is when a business partner of mine wanted to put me on a 3-way call. And so, you know, in our business, we tell you, if you want to validate your products or your business and you don't really have a strong story, you have validation from someone else, and just for that prospect to hear your story. So, or hear from someone that's had more success than you. So sweet 70-some-year-old lady says, Angie, I've got a friend from church, and do you mind, would you get on the phone with me and just share your experience with her? Sure I will. And so I get on the phone, and I'm kind of quiet waiting for her to introduce me, and she's saying her hellos, and she says, hi, so-and-so, this is, I think her name was Ethel. She's like, this is, hi Ethel, this is Mrs., I'll just say Mrs. Smith for anonymity. And she says, I hope you're doing okay, and what do you got going on? And she says, oh, well, I just had back surgery, and they replaced my hip, and my toe, I broke my toe when I tried to get out of bed, and she just went on like 5 or 6 different health issues, and I'm feeling so bad, and I'm thinking any minute she's gonna say, we'll call you back later, and that next minute she goes, oh, well, Ethel, sorry you're not feeling so good, but since you have time on your hands, this is my friend Angie, and I'd like her to share her story with you about how this company has changed her life. And I'm thinking, oh, she did not just do that. Threw me under the bus. This sweet old lady, my business partners just throw me under the bus. And I had no other choice but to say, hi, Ethel. So sorry you're feeling bad. And, I'll just kind of share with you real quick, and I won't keep you long. And after I hung up, we had the best laugh, because I brought it to her attention, like, listen, you might not want to do it that way next time. And it hit her, and she started cracking up, going, you're right, oh my goodness. So just a couple of those stories just to share with you guys the fun of this business. And while you're on your journey, just laugh at yourself and have fun. And it's not always going to go smooth, and it shouldn't go smooth, because then when you get to the top, you're going to look back and go, oh my gosh, remember that story and that story? And those are things you can share. I share those moments even now. Just was telling my dad about that the other day, and we were reminiscing about that. So it's just stories that you keep in your heart, and it makes the journey fun. So don't take yourself too seriously. Don't take the struggles too seriously, and be able to laugh at it, and you'll just have a lot of fun with your business. All right, guys, I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks for listening.